nobody talk to him? Why do Boosie get all the love? As if he the killer. Mm-hmm. And Boosie ain't no mother killer. You can slap Boosie and that bitch wouldn't do nothing. Mm-hmm. You can slap Lil Boosie, that bitch don't do nothing. Lil Marlo was the killer. Lil Boosie ain't had a fight with nobody. That you punch him in the nose, that bleed to death because he a diabetic. You can't give him no black eye. He'll die. He a diabetic.
I ain't the one gonna do all that. Certain people, you can't really express opinions on.
Son, so one dude said he's the one who got your son arrested.
The feud between Boosie and Charleston White kicked off just like most internet beefs do, with Charleston running his mouth. This dude got a whole routine: pick a target, talk wild about them online, then sit back and watch the chaos explode. Charleston's made a name out of calling out rappers, activists, athletes, anybody who's got clout. He thrives off attention, stirring the pot until the whole internet's tuned in. But when he decided to drop Boosie's name in his mess, things started to shift fast. Because Boosie ain't the type to just laugh it off when someone's clowning him or disrespecting his family.
How do you feel about stuff like that?
Who got my son arrested?
Then you said Charleston White went on the record.
I don't know, man. I don't fuck with Charleston White. That nigga, they're Prush. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm keeping that nigga name out my mouth. That's a threat to my success.
Yeah.
Charleston White. Mm-hmm. He ain't hiding. Charleston White gonna get your ass locked up.
Yeah.
So, I've been ducking that smoke with Charleston.
At first, Charleston kept it slick, throwing little jabs and calling Boosie washed up, saying he fell off and lost his touch. Just the usual trolling for views, trying to stay viral. That's Charleston's whole hustle. Make noise, get clicks, repeat. But this time, it didn't stop there. Nah, Charleston knew exactly what buttons to push if he really wanted to get under Boosie's skin. And the second he did, things started heating up for real. Charleston couldn't just stick to talking about Boosie. Nah, he had to take it low. He started aiming straight at Boosie's son, and that's when things got personal. He even said, "Only smoke I ever heard Boosie say duck, that's some smoke." Yo, man, that was the moment the line got crossed, and everybody watching knew it instantly. See, disrespecting Boosie is one thing. He's used to the hate, the jokes, the internet chaos. But when Charleston started going after his son, bragging about trying to get the kid locked up, that was a straight-up violation. And in Boosie's world, when you violate, there's always consequences. For a minute, Boosie kept his cool. He didn't jump online yelling, didn't start a shouting match, didn't give Charleston the satisfaction of a quick clapback. But Charleston wouldn't quit.
Boosie feels pretty good. He feels like the judge is...
He don't feel good. You see how low his energy is.
I mean, well, he says this judge seems pretty cool.
Man, he just saying that to kiss ass because they watch it. I used to say the same shit, and the judge kept revoking my bond. That nigga bit the pillar in an interview. Have you ever seen a gangster in an interview, nigga?
He kept doubling down, dropping Tootie's name like it was a joke. That's when Boosie finally had enough and decided to speak. Not loud, not wild, but with that calm, deadly tone that said everything without needing extra words. Looking dead into the camera, Boosie warned him straight up, "Don't mess with my family. Don't talk about my kids. Don't drag my blood into your circus." He didn't need to scream. The weight in his voice said it all. He was done playing games. The internet went crazy. Clips of Boosie's warning were everywhere. Fans cheering, saying, "That's how a real father stands up." But others were cautious, warning that Charleston was setting a trap, trying to bait Boosie into trouble. Still, no matter which side people were on, everyone agreed. Charleston went too far this time. And if you rewind the whole thing, you can see it clear as day. That moment was the spark that lit the fuse.
I ain't really got no opinion on him, because, my opinion can send me to prison. So I ain't really, I ain't really got no opinion unless you go to threaten people's kids, talking about you.
Part of the reason Charleston White came for Boosie so hard had nothing to do with Boosie alone. It was about another giant in the game, none other than Kanye West. When Kanye stepped out rocking that White Lives Matter shirt, the whole culture froze for a second. Those pictures hit the internet like lightning, and suddenly everybody had something to say. Some folks defended Kanye, saying he was making a statement, while others went off on him for real. But one thing's for sure, nobody stayed quiet. And Boosie, he was one of the loudest voices calling Kanye out. He said Kanye was disrespecting black people, playing with pain that wasn't his to play with. Boosie told him straight, You out of line, bro. You went too far this time.
Listen, if your boy jump on me, y'all will bury that yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat. Look, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I Trayvon Martin that little motherfucker. I swear to God.
That's when Charleston saw his shot. Instead of siding with Boosie or even staying neutral, he flipped the whole thing upside down. Charleston started clowning Boosie for being so mad at Kanye, mocking him online like, man, Boosie always got something to say. He told his followers Boosie was a hypocrite, claiming he wasn't the one to call anybody out, that he was just talking loud to stay relevant. Charleston twisted Boosie's criticism into a whole new reason to come for him. From that moment on, he made sure every time Boosie's name popped up, he had a slick comment ready. And whenever Kanye made headlines, Charleston dragged Boosie right into it, like he was trying to glue their names together just to keep the drama alive. From a shirt to a feud, and now to Charleston coming after Boosie's own son. But even that wasn't enough for him. Nope, Charleston had his sights set on another name next. King Harris, the son of T.I.
I don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow motherfucker. The long hair freak. That little motherfucker don't know how to fight either. Get them, y'all babies just rapper baby.
They're gonna be for something. It's gonna be for something. I don't play no police game, man. Just know as you move around, man, nigga, life is real, bruh. This shit ain't no motherfucking joke. This shit ain't no motherfucking game. Just don't play with me and don't play with mine. Leave my motherfucking children out your motherfucking face, boy.
If his beef with Boosie started because of Kanye, his issue with King began simply because Charleston couldn't resist stirring up more chaos. He jumped online, laughing like it was a joke, clowning King nonstop, calling him spoiled, calling him soft, saying he was trying too hard to act street when everybody knew he grew up rich. Charleston mocked his looks, his hair, his whole vibe. Then he got darker, claiming King was headed straight for jail, saying he wasn't built for the life he thought he wanted. It was straight disrespect, and King wasn't having it. King Harris fired back fast on Instagram Live. He went off, calling Charleston out by name, telling him to keep his mouth shut, and warning that if they ever met face to face, it wouldn't just be talk. King wasn't mincing words. He was ready to take it off the internet and settle it in real life. That's when T.I. stepped in, and he didn't waste time. Just like Boosie, T.I. wasn't gonna sit around while a grown man kept throwing shots at his son. He spoke out strong, letting everyone know Charleston White had crossed a serious line.
He just pled guilty, and he's facing up to 15.
God answered my prayers.
Why?
Because I prayed for him to be found guilty. Y'all don't remember? Remember I prayed.
No, I remember.
T.I. said clear as day he'd always stand by King, that no matter what, he'd protect his child first, and Charleston better keep his son's name out of his mouth. Now the storm was raging full force. Charleston White had the whole internet on fire, going at Boosie and his son, taking shots at T.I. and King Harris, and still clowning Boosie for speaking on Kanye West. It was chaos from every angle. Two rap legends, Boosie and T.I., both furious because Charleston dragged their family straight into his online circus. Meanwhile, their sons, Tootie and King, weren't staying quiet either. They stood tall, clapping back hard, refusing to let Charleston's disrespect slide. The internet was eating it up. Every wild clip of Charleston talking crazy went viral, non-stop. Every reply from Boosie or T.I. got shared thousands of times. And King's Instagram Live? People replayed it again and again, breaking down every word, debating if he was really ready to step up in person like he said. It felt like watching a slow-motion car crash. Messy, loud, and impossible to look away from. But beneath all that noise, there was something way deeper going on. This wasn't just Charleston White doing what he always does. It was about something personal, something real. This was about family, about fathers standing up for their sons when the internet went too far. Because in hip-hop, in the streets, in life, there's one rule that never changes. You don't come for a man's kids. You can diss his career, question his choices, clown his money, fine. But the second you drag his family into it, you've crossed a line that you can't uncross. Don't bring my blood into your game. That's the message that shook everything. And that's exactly why T.I.'s response hit so strong too. He wasn't just protecting King's image, he was standing tall as a father, showing everyone that no matter how wild fame gets, no matter how messy the internet turns, family always comes first. But Charleston White, man, he just kept laughing. That's his whole thing. He calls himself untouchable.
Some smoke you don't want, man. Hey. I ain't trying to have no man calling no DAs on and all this on me. That's real shit.
Yeah.
It's real fake shit,
But people got to realize, right? If you look at our community, I don't understand why people make threats online.
He says rappers can't touch him because the second they do, he's calling the cops. He brags that he can say whatever he wants, go as far as he pleases, and still walk away clean. And maybe for now that's true. Maybe Charleston can keep trolling without paying a price. But when you look at Boosie and T.I., you can feel it. This situation ain't over. Because once you cross that line and disrespect somebody's family, the energy shifts instantly. It stops being about clout. It stops being about laughs. It becomes about respect, about honor. And for men like Boosie and T.I., that means everything. What started as Boosie calling out Kanye's White Lives Matter shirt spiraled into something way darker. Charleston mocking Boosie, then dragging Boosie's son into it, then taking aim at King Harris, and finally clashing with T.I. himself. It's become a tangled web of disrespect, warnings, and family pride. The kind of drama you can't script even if you tried. So what happens next? Do Boosie and T.I. take it even further? Does King Harris really cross paths with Charleston one day and make good on his words? Nobody knows, but one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Because that's how drama like this works. It might start with something small, like a shirt, but once family gets involved, once fathers start warning other men to leave their kids alone, everything changes. It takes on a life of its own. And this time, Charleston White might have finally pushed it too far. He's been playing with fire for years, but when you bring somebody's children into it, that's not just trolling anymore, that's personal. The streets are watching, fans are divided, and everybody's waiting to see who's gonna make the next move. So what do you think? Was Boosie right for stepping up and sending that warning, or was Charleston just chasing clout like always? Did King Harris have a right to clap back, or did he just feed Charleston more attention to run with? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know how you see it. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share. Turn on that bell so you never miss what comes next. Because trust me, this story ain't done. The next chapter's gonna be wild.